which is like a terrible way of looking at it. And the next special is going to be completely different.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my time, more point of view, whatever.
This is great. So you are going to do the next one.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I want, because
Very exciting.
Because in my mind, it's like, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
You know, in my mind, it's like, oh my God, it's got to be this and that. But then when I saw Chappelle's, I mean, the last one, he just leaves so much room. He's so comfortable with silence and not having laughs every fucking 5-10 seconds, right? That it's like, to me, that's okay. That means that they're listening, and he can really talk about how he feels about things. You know what I mean? We've had this argument many times, not argument, discussion where it's like, you know what I mean? I think my joke writing, Carlos Mencia fucked me up.
Oh, how so?
Because he's so bam, 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 bam. As a kid, I used to watch him in rooms, you know what I mean? Just go bam, 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 and crush.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, oh, it has to be like that.
But that's great. I think that is what the audience want to see.
Crush, crush, crush?
Yeah, but now with the whole Netflix thing, it becomes more storytelling.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm
It
saying.
becomes more like one-man show.
A one-man
but
show.
both are valid. But I do think the audience want to see crush, crush, crush.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you want to crush, but it's like, so what else do I have? The clothing, maybe I should have thought more of it.
Yeah, it's fine. Did you think a lot about your clothing choices?
Not really. The first special, I just dressed myself, and I was really comfortable. I did think about the lighting and the color that go with my clothing.
Yeah.
And the second one, I hired a stylist, and it was it's not so much me, but I have had people still till today, it's like, where'd you get that jacket? I want that jacket. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And for Hong Kong, was it?
The Hong Kong one.
The Hong Kong one? That's where you get a stylist?
No. This is the third one.
The third one
So
now.
that one hasn't came out. But that one I regret with my T-shirt. My T-shirt was too loose. Like the collar was too
Oh, yeah.
you know, and I wasn't.
That's the
That's the
jacket.
second one.
That's the second one.
And this is the first one.
Yeah, the first one. See, that's
like-
super
that's
simple.
cute.
Oh, but I like
That's
that.
it,
That's
right?
just like
Yeah.
Jimmy O.
And it kind of pops like
Yeah.
within the color.
Yeah.
I do think that's it though. It is color is everything. I don't even think it's the style because like you just have to pick the correct color for you.
Yeah, so
That's cute too,
Yeah,
though.
so these two,
That's super
I
cute.
planned everything and I worked with my director. Shout out to Marcus Rayboy. But the Hong Kong one, I just shot it on a limb. There was some great camera work by the Hong Kong team, but then
Yeah.
there's no DP there. There's the lighting's not perfect.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of imperfection, but it's more like a rock concert than anything. So I took the whole hard drive home. It's in a suitcase, and I've been editing it in Edit Bay with
I think
Marcus.
it's a Chinese thing, the way
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Yeah,
It's
it's a hard special to cut. This
Who's
one.
our favorite director from Hong Kong, Bobby?
Wong Kar-wai.
Oh, he's awesome, man.
What?
He knows now.
Yeah, Wong Kar-wai is my favorite.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to get you all to get into him.
I'm gonna hurt him so bad right
but
now, Jimmy.
some people aren't open to like real pure art.
I wanna
You like
hurt
Wong?
him.
You like Wong Kar-wai?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. What a master.
for an entire decade.
This is what
I've
she's
been
about
trying
to say.
to introduce him to In the Mood for Love, which was like standard.
Beautiful.
And then Chungking Express, Fallen Angels, and he was just like, nah, I don't want, but he calls himself like a cinephile. But I'm like, how do you not know Wong Kar-wai if you call yourself a cinephile? After we broke up, he texts me. He was like, you should watch In the Mood for Love. Really.
you forgot she was the one that told you.
And I was like, who introduced you to that? And he had watched it with, I think, a girl
a
you were
Hinge
dating.
date.
Yeah, on a Hinge date.
Hey, that's a deal closer. In the mood for love, that's a deal closer.
Yeah.
Such a
She Asian?
No, a white girl.
Yeah.
I think when Asians push Asian shit, when a white girl pushes Asian shit, then I'm more.
You gotta
I'm more-
listen.
I have to listen.
Yeah,
yeah.
She told you about In the Mood for Love?
I honestly forgot that you even said it.
I'm so mad at I'm so mad.
she did. We talked
So
about
I forgot. So when this white girl was like in the before, in my mind, I was like, that doesn't sound familiar. So I'm
Wait,
like,
the white girl also told you, you're saying?
yeah, this is years after we had broken up. So
Right,
it's
right,
like,
right,
she's
right.
at my house.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? We're in bed. Let's watch a movie.
Like you didn't suggest it, the white girl suggested
she suggested it. Yeah.
then
and I'm like,
you're fucking. Like if a white girl is like on a
Yeah.
date.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
If she chooses that movie, like that's an in for sure. 'Cause
100%.
That is such like a slow, romantic, like,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
it's
movie.
beautiful. I mean, I just don't like the way it ends. You know what I mean? I want I don't want to
Yeah.
give it away, but it's like I want them to.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? That.
yeah.
But I think this is cool too. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It's love that doesn't actually happen. It's
Yeah.
there. It's the feelings are there,
Yeah.
and they do love each other, but they can't for some
know.
reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful.
I think that's what I want. Maybe that's why. I mean, how old are you now?
38.
Oh, you're so young. Yeah. But do you want forever love like this?
I think so. I'm starting to date more seriously now. You know, I give myself maybe like 2 years, and then I think I'm ready to.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
You think Asian or white? What are you thinking?
I do think Asian now. You know,
Yeah.
I've dated girls of every ethnicity.
Yeah.
I haven't dated a half Asian girl just as a transition. You know, but. I do think culturally it's very important to share the same cultural values. Speaking the same language is very important to me. You know, my kids will speak the same language, then communicate with my parents better. So yeah, I'm especially this last year, 2025, when I went back to Hong Kong, that was my first time going back in 15 years.
Wow.
So that was how I got in touch, you know. And I stayed there for like 2 months, and it just felt like I filled this void in my heart that I've been avoiding for a long time. And I think that speaks to the dating part of it too, you know, because I was trying to assimilate to be American. But then when I went back, I'm like, man, I've been missing this part of my life. And this is who I was and still who I am and who I want to be.
Yeah, there is a comfort there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I think there's something also
And understanding.
really special about like the 1.5 generation, like you, Ronnie Chang, or even like Zhao Ying, or even Andrea Jin, right? Where it's like you come to America at a little bit of a little bit later in your life. There is that feeling of like you understand both places so like intimately.
Yeah.
And when you go home, you're like, oh, fuck, like I tried a little too hard to assimilate.
100%.
Right?
And you feel that with every little thing. Like in American dating is so different than Asia dating.
Yeah.
I don't know even know the difference. Tell me.
So when I first came to America, I was 13, right? I didn't know. I thought I would date to get married when I turned 16, 18, whatever, right? But then when I watched like American Pie, they were like, you got to get laid on prom. You know, average age, you get laid first, and then you go to college, frat boy party, you know? And I was like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. I gotta get behind this, you know?
Yeah.
So then I started like kind of that, you know, getting into that. I'm like, how do I, you know, like young Jimmy, it's like how to like hookup culture, like how do I navigate that? And then the dating, even as a,
And I find it was harder for a little Asian. Like you're
100%, dude.
It's so much harder.
I didn't get any action.
Me either.
Until I started doing stand-up.
Me too.
Yeah,
That's my story.
exactly.
That's my
that
story.
was our saving.
That's the whole reason why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest.
If I was tall and white, I would have never done
I
stand-up.
would have never done it.
You know what I mean?
I'd be like, welcome to Kinko's. You want
You were gonna kick me.
that'd be me.
And especially that time when I was
You want dry paper? I don't know what they sell there, but
like 20 years ago, like Asian wasn't cool yet, you know?
Yeah, we were fobs. So you came here right around the same time I did.
Yeah.
I was a fob. Even the Filipinos rejected me. They're like, your accent's a little bit too hard on the consonants.
Yo, I remember Korean kids in my school in LA rejected me. They're like, hey, boy, what's up? You know?
Oh, they called you that.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, these are the only Asians in my school.
Yeah.
Let me go hang out with them. And then they became my friends eventually, but they made fun of me because I was so foreign.
They probably called you Jimmy O Chang.
Yep.
Yeah. Hispanics.
Wait, was it different? How was it like in Hong Kong? Like in the Philippines, the courtship it has levels and steps.
So I'm just learning this, right? So like, you know, you can talk to someone in Asia, where the Hong Kong, like whatever, right? For weeks, for months, you go on dates and you don't do nothing, right? Like you don't make out, you don't even do nothing. Like it's not, you don't lead with, because here in America, after like 3 dates or whatever, say you hook up, you have sex, you know, and then you have this 3-month period of deciding, are we exclusive now? Are we boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
Everything, it's like backwards.
So okay, I'm
That's
glad
why-
you brought this up.
That's why situationships happen
That's-
so much
yes.
more often here, where it's
And then
so
people get hurt.
and it's more clear, like cut and dry over there. Where it's like because you follow these steps and these rules, there's kind of less confusion about where are we at.
But you know what's crazy? Because I'm so Americanized, I got confused. Like I'll hang out with a girl. We obviously are like liking each other,
Yeah.
but then we haven't made out, haven't had that physical like assurance. And I'm like, how do I know she likes me?
Oh, right,
What
right,
if
right.
I'm
Yeah.
friend zoned? What
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
a loser?
Yeah,
you know? But
yeah.
then they're like, no. Like I was talking to a female friend of mine, and then she was like, no, like, what do you mean? You don't need sex to know if someone likes you. Is she hitting you up all the time?
Yeah.
Are you guys like having a good time going out? And,
Yeah.
and is she making moves to try to hang out with you again? You know what I mean?
Because I dated a girl here, like 3 or 4 dates, Chinese girl from China, and I went in for the 4th date. I went in for a kiss, and she was like weirded out by it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in my mind, I was like, oh, she doesn't like me.
You're done. Yeah.
But I think I fucked up then.
Well,
Because in the culture, you're saying that, like, you know what I mean?
Courting.
It's
a lot of,
what?
A lot of courting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
courtship
courting.
really is like a long, drawn out process.
I kind of like that.
that's how it's
too.
supposed to be.
That's how it's
man.
supposed
Yeah.
to be.
And it also just feels so much safer for me, even like not even like a physical sense, like an emotional sense where
Yeah.
it's like, all right, there's a real pursuing and he's pursuing because, 4 or 5 months in and, he likes me as a person, right? But also I think there's also just like
4 or 5 months?
but in the Philippines, it's different. Okay, our thing is like you also have to harana. Harana is like you actually have to do a public display of like a serenade or a public display of
Before
like
anything.
you have to make an announcement.
it's like
hey,
a birds
I am
of
courting
like a
this
birds of
girl."
paradise.
Yeah.
Yes, there has to be.
Right. Yeah.
Please do that.
And,
Yeah.
But like back in the day, they used to like sing underneath like your window. So like if it's not.
I gotta say,
Why is Bobby Lee doing that?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but like look it up, Gilb. Like the steps of
It's like
courtship.
asking
But,
About homecoming.
can I ask you that? Can I ask you guys this though? How do you know when you're friend zone though? Built.
Built.
It's 2026, and if you're still paying rent without Built, it's time for a change. Built is spelled B-I-L-T, by the way. Built is the loyalty program for renters that rewards you for your biggest monthly expenses, rent. I don't like paying rent, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet you don't either.
Nope.
But Built makes it feel a little bit better. Built is the loyalty program for renters that rewards you monthly with points and exclusive benefits in your neighborhood. Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen, okay? With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used toward flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more.
Okay.
Here's something I'm really excited about. Now, Built members can earn points on mortgage payments for the first time. That means you can get rewarded wherever you live and unlock exclusive benefits for more than 45,000 restaurants, fitness studios, pharmacies, and other neighborhood partners. Personally, I'd redeem my points for, workout.
Yeah.
Beanies.
Any
And
of these?
beanies.
Any of these right here?
Yeah. Lyft rides for sure. Gift cards, I do that. And, my select restaurants that I really enjoy.
Guys, it's simple. Paying rent is better with Built, and now owning a home can be better with Built too. Earn rewards and get something back wherever you live. George and Gilbert, who pay mortgages. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/belly. That's JOINBILT.com/belly. Make sure you use our URL so they know we sent you. Built, guys. Built. Use it. You have a mortgage, you have rent, use it.
Can I ask you guys this though? How do you know when you're friend zone though?
Well, she says friend.
There's no confusion because
Because if you're courting for that long,
That's what I'm trying
Okay,
to.
but
I want to ask this.
can I
I want to
tell
know.
you-
yeah, I want to know.
Can I
too.
tell you the first step in courtship in the Philippines is asking if I can court you. It's not immediate courtship. So if I say, Bobby, I'm really interested, can I court you? And then you say, yes, then it's like there's a mutual interest here, and then we can proceed.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, nope, I don't want you to court me, you're done. Already friend zone. There's not even going to be.
But in America, right, women use guys for meals, right, and different things, right? So if they said, can we court, right? Okay, we have